what if you're mad at God and Jesus? What if they're the ones that you are having hostile feelings toward? And that happens sometimes too, when something really bad happens to you and you feel like that God and life have smacked you down and you feel like it's unjustified and you don't understand it and you don't get it and you think God could have spared me this, but he didn't. That's a really hard one, because really, what do you do then? The one person that can help you through it is the one person that you're mad at. And that has happened to me. And all I really knew to do was to pray. And it was so frustrating in the beginning, because I was mad about what had happened to me. And I thought, God could have prevented this. God could have stopped this. And I don't know how long it was before, when I had those thoughts, to when I got to the point where I was able to start praying again. I don't remember how long of time passed, but it did happen. I was able to do it, and the more I did it, the more I started to understand. I don't want to say understand why it happened to me, but I started to see good things, at least, and in a situation that I didn't think I would ever be able to find any good in. I didn't think there was anything good at all in this situation. And the more I was able to pray and open up a little bit to God, the more I started to see those little bitty bits and pieces of good things in a horribly tragic situation. And I think that's just God's grace, letting me see those things and having those things to hold on to get me through a painful time. So God waits on us when we're mad at him. He knows that we're human. He knows that we make mistakes. He knows that we have childish and bitter feelings and we hold grudges and we get mad, and he knows that. He understands that, and he waits on us to come back. And but you got to come back. You can't give up and stop trying, and you can't just completely shut God out of your life because of some bad situations. And again, I know that's easier said than done, but I do truly feel like that he cries with us when we're in pain, and I don't have the answers. I don't know why we have to go through some of the things that we go through. I wish I knew. I really do. I really do. I wish there was some way to talk to him, like have him stand right in front of you, and you could ask him these things. I really do wish that was something we could do. I don't know why some of the things happen that they do. I know that God has a plan. We don't have to understand it. It's his plan, but we need to be able to find our way back to him. And I think really the only way to do that is through prayer and reading the Bible. You don't have to read the Bible to, find your way to God or to be able to work towards forgiveness. But I do think it helps. The Bible's there for us to read so we can learn about other people in history that have had trouble with lust or murder or forgiveness or all those different things that plague us even today as humans. That is there for you to read and to get, to gain knowledge from, to get a little bit more understanding. I mean, ultimately it is still about forgiveness, whether that be forgiveness of somebody else, of yourself, or God and Jesus. And I hate to say that because I almost feel sacrilegious saying that we get mad in God and Jesus, but it's true. And I don't want people to think that just because Christians, believe in God and Jesus, that we don't get mad. We do get mad. We get frustrated. We get upset. We don't understand why things are the way they are sometimes. We still have those feelings. We're not perfect. So I hope that helps you out there. Anybody that is struggling with forgiveness in any of the kind of scenarios that I mentioned, I hope this helps you, and it's uplifting and not depressing. It's a very depressing subject to talk about, and it's a hard one, and I've been trying to make this video for a couple months now, trying to figure out what I wanted to say, because I'm certainly no professional when it comes to anything, much less forgiveness. I mean, I struggle with that just like everybody else, but I wanted to get my 2 cents in there and kind of share a little bit of a personal situation at the end.